Hey everyone, welcome to the Dankest Dungeon. So today's game is going to be a little bit of a throwback. This is going to be a rematch of the Universes Beyond game that we played several pods ago. And I know how I said in the last video that Dockside had made its last appearance. Well, he might show up again here, but it doesn't matter because he doesn't actually do anything. If you didn't watch the first game in this set of videos, go ahead and check it out here in the upper right. And with that, let's go ahead and play. Hey, it's Jason. I'm back playing Frodo, Adventurous Hobbit, and Sam, Loyal Attendant. Let's see how it goes this time.
What's up, y'all? It's Mike, back at it again. Yeah, hoping for more murder. A lot of it.
Game 2, and I'm still playing Bellacore with Garuda as a companion because this isn't against the odds.
Howdy guys, it's Nate again, back with Nine Fingers Keene. We'll see if I can win with the age-old Maze's End. Never had a good commander, and now we kinda do?
This episode is sponsored by Card Trader, the global card marketplace with a massive variety of cards available for Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, and more. Tired of ordering from multiple sellers and having to pay multiple instances of shipping? Card Trader has you covered with the Card Trader Zero system. Order from multiple sellers and they will send their cards directly to the Card Trader warehouse to be safely stored on your behalf. Then have Card Trader send any or all of the cards being stored directly to you for one single shipping cost. Head over to cardtrader.com and use the promo code DANK, all capitals, to receive 5% off your first order. Also, please consider using the affiliate link in the description box below to help support the show. All right, everyone, time for game 2. Let's roll off. I got a 9.
Got a 3.
I have not a 9.
I have a 12.
I'm gonna mulligan.
Nope. I am all in.
I'm keeping.
I can keep it.
I'm gonna keep this hand. It's not bad.
This one's fine.
Let's get ready to roll, guys. Play a Planar Nexus. It's every non-basic land type. Let's play Soul Ring and say go.
I'm gonna play a Verdant Catacombs, pop it right away. There it is. Temple Garden. Pay 1 white for an Esper Sentinel. And pass my turn.
Play a Shattered Sanctum, and then we will pass.
Draw a card, and then I'm going to play Marsh Flats, and I'll pass the turn.
Draw. I'm gonna shock in an Overgrown Tomb. 3, paying the 1. Going Spelunking. When Spelunking enters the battlefield, draw a card. Then I can put a land from my hand onto the battlefield. If it was a cave, I gain 4 life. I'm gonna put an Undercity Sewer onto the battlefield. Lands I control enter the battlefield untapped. So the sewer is gonna enter untapped. I'm gonna surveil 1. Sure, that can stay there. Say go.
I'm gonna smack Nate for 1.
Fuck!
I'm gonna pay 1 green for a Delighted Halfling. It can add a colorless or a color if it's for a legendary something. And I'll play a Llanowar Waste, and I will pass a turn.
We will play a Swamp, white-black, Shay.
I already spawned.
Correct.
Oh, I'll do it.
I'll put a Raucous Theater in the play tab.
Then I'll pass turn.
Yeah, I can stay on top. Drown Catacomb. I'm going to play a Talisman of Indulgence, and I'm not going to pay the 1 for Esper Sentinel.
Thank you so much.
You're not welcome. Pass the turn.
Cast for 2, pay the additional 1. I'm going to explore. I can play an additional land this turn and draw a card. First land is an Island. Second land is a Plaza of Harmony. 4, tapping the Plaza for green, and cast a 9 Fingers Keene, and pass.
I'm gonna play a Forest for my turn. I'm gonna pay 1 for a Soul Ring. I will do an Uncannerable Sam, Loyal Attendant. 1 floating, go to combat, it'll go away. When I go to combat, I'll make a food from Sam, and that'll be it.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Play my land for this turn, being a War Room. Pay 2, not paying the 1, unfortunately, will be an Orzhov Signet.
I'll draw a card.
2, and I'll cast Shoot the Sheriff, targeting your Esper Sentinel. It'll get a bounty counter, and then it will die because it's a non-outlaw creature.
Yeah, he's not an outlaw.
Shay will get 2+1/+1 counters. Pass turn then.
Ice Tunnel will be my land for turn. I am going to play a Molten Collapse to destroy target non-creature, non-land permanent with mana value 1 or less. It's going to be Jason Soul Ring.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
Let's cast Brass Knuckles. When I cast it, copy it. Equipped creature has double strike as long as 2 or more equipment are attached to it. Equip 9 Fingers Keene with a set of Brass Knuckles. Let's equip them with the other set of Brass Knuckles. Let's go to combat. Jason, I'm gonna swing a 4/4 with double strike.
Has she swung at anyone else?
No, currently not.
Currently not.
I'm gonna lose 9 life on Ward and Deli Rollicker.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Bye.
Let's play some Talon Gates of Maldara as my land for turn. So you go.
I'm going to lose 1 life to make a black with this Landwar Waste. Tyvar, Jubilant Brawler. I can activate abilities of creatures I control as though they had haste. +1 to untap Delighted Halfling. With that on the stack, I will tap Delighted Halfling for a black. I will tap Delighted Halfling for a white. I will play Lotho, Corrupt Sheriff.
Sheriff?
No, it's Sheriff because he's of the Shire. He's a 2/1. Whenever a player casts their second spell each turn, you lose 1 life and create a treasure token.
After some careful research, she is missing her middle left finger, so I had to fix the brass knuckles.
That's all I got.
Shine Shadow Snarl, and for turn enters tapped. Pay 3 for a bounty board. I can tap it for any color, pay 1, tap it, put a bounty counter on target creature, only done as a sorcery. Whenever a creature with a bounty counter on it dies, each of its controller's opponents draws a card and gains 2 life. Pay 2, go for the throat, the commander boy.
Trigger Lotho, I'll
yeah.
lose a life.
We'll get a bounty counter, Shay will get 2+1/+1 counters, all 3 of us will draw a card and gain 2 life.
Wait, not me?
I am going to be swinging 5 at Tyvar.
Lotho will die.
We'll pass 10.
I'll play a Fetid Pools tapped. I'll lose life. I'm gonna play Molten Echoes. As it enters the battlefield to the creature type, whenever a non-token creature of the chosen type enters the battlefield under your control, create a token that's a copy of it. It gains haste. I will call demons for some reason, and then I will pass the turn.
6. I'm gonna cast Aisi, Tyrant of Gyre Strait. I can play an additional land on my turns, and whenever a land enters the battlefield under my control, I may draw a card. Play my first land for turn, being this Hedge Maze. It's gonna enter tapped, it's gonna enter untapped because of Spelunking. Surveil 1, yeah, that can stay there. Then I'm gonna draw with Aisi, and then I'm gonna play a Heap Gate as my second land for turn, draw a card with Aisi. Gonna say go.
I'm going to tap Delighted Halfling for a black. I'm going to untap her with Tyvar. I'm going to tap for a white. I'm going to cast an uncounterable Frodo, Adventurous Hobbit. He'll do things maybe eventually. He's a blocker right now. I'm going to pay 3 mana for 6. Is a 2/4 with reach. Whenever 6 attacks, mill 3 cards. You may put a land card from among them into your hand. As long as it's your turn, non-land permanent cards in your graveyard have retrace. That'll be my turn. Go ahead, Michael.
Land for turn being an isolated chapel. I don't like 6. I don't like the big old Leviathan.
I'm a little biased, but I definitely say 6.
3. Go to cast Vindicate on the boy. He is targeted, so he will get a bounty counter anyways.
I'm gonna hurry.
No, it won't.
Screw it. Stroke of Midnight. Kill, destroy target non-land permanent. You get a 1/1 white creature. 2+1/+1 counters because a bounty counter on it. It died. Since it died, us 3 gets to draw a card and gain 2 life. We'll pay 1 for
His
the
human is...
Ozolith. Yeah, we'll swing 7 at Tyvar.
Frodo will die. We'll go to the graveyard.
We will pass turn.
Play a mountain for turn. I'm going to cast my commander. Molten Echoes triggers, Be'lakor triggers. Molten Echoes will resolve and put a Be'lakor into play, which will die to the legend rule. As it enters the battlefield, Prince of Chaos triggers, and Lord of Torment also triggers because it sees a 6/5 enter the play. Will deal 6 damage to Tyvar.
Yep.
And then there are 2 Prince of Chaos triggers on the stack that will resolve. I will draw 2 cards. I'm gonna go to my end step, discard this Thassa's Oracle, I guess, whatever.
Draw. I'm gonna play a Gond Gate as my land for turn. Let's recast Nine Fingers Keene. Pay 3, we'll cast a Sage of the Maze. I can tap it for 2 mana of any combination of colors. I can tap it to make one of my lands an XX creature where X is the number of gates I control, activate only as a sorcery, and I can tap an untapped gate I control to untap Sage of the Maze. And we'll say go.
I'm going to swing 2 your way, Michael. Trigger 6. I will mill the top 3. There we go. There is a brush land in those cards, so I'll put it in my hand and play it. A black, losing a life. Sam's Desperate Rescue. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. The ring tempts you. Frodo to my hand. This will go on 6. The first tier of the ring is your ring bearer is legendary and can't be blocked by creatures with greater power. Frodo. And I will pay 1 for a Sensei's Divining Top and pass my turn.
Play land for turn being a command tower. Cast Duelist's Heritage.
Nice.
Double strike. I'll swing for 14 over at you, Jason.
He'll die.
Yeah, then we'll pass 10.
I'm gonna play a Canyon slow. Yeah, I'll go to combat. Jason takes 6.
He will gain double strike
Oh,
and a bounty counter.
I guess in response, I'll use top. Oh, that's an unfortunate grouping of cards.
Helm of Awakening. Spells cost 1 less to cast. I'm gonna cast Evil Twin. It's a clone, except that the creature copies Twin gains, pay a blue and a black, tap it, destroy target creature with the same name as this creature. I will have it come in as a Bellacore, and then there's gonna be a million triggers. 2 triggers for 6 damage. So this is in the graveyard. I'm gonna shoot this thing, cause screw that dude. I'm gonna shoot Jason's face.
Okay.
Lose 2 life and draw 2 cards again. I'm going to cast Feed the Swarm, targeting your commander.
6+1 counters will go over to the Ozolith.
I'll pass.
If you appreciate the content we're creating and you'd like to support us here at the Dungeon, the #1 way to do so is to sign up over on our Patreon page. Some of the Patreon benefits include access to our full deck lists, voting privileges for polls held over on our Patreon, and shoutouts at the end of every video to let everyone know how awesome you are. If money's tight and becoming a patron isn't the best option for you right now, we totally get it. Simply liking our videos or subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, or commenting down below all help as well, and are totally free. Thank you all for watching and enjoy the game.
5. Cast a Rampaging Baloths. When a land enters the battlefield under my control, I may create a 4/4 green beast creature token. Play my land for a turn, being a Gateway Plaza. Tapping planar nexus so I don't have to sacrifice it. It'll enter tapped, it'll enter untapped. Make a 4/4 green beast. Putting both sets of brass knuckles on 9 fingers Keene. Go to combat. Jason, I'm gonna swing a 4/4 at you.
Yeah, you can swing with your 1/1 if
Yeah.
you want to kill me. Alright, bye.
Trigger of 9 fingers, trigger of 9 fingers. First one whiffs. We're gonna get the Black Gate. I'm not gonna pay 3 life, it'll enter tapped. Spelunking, it'll enter untapped. Trigger Bayless, another 4/4.
End of your turn, Nat. I'm gonna pay 3 and 2 life, and I'm gonna draw a card. War Room. Play my land for this turn. Pay 4 for Shay, 1 black, Retribution of the Ancients. So I'll pay 1 with War Room. Permanents my opponent's control lose Hexproof, Indestructible, Projection, Shroud, and Ward until end of turn. Pay 2, Power Wood, kill targeting your commander. Gets a bounty counter, it dies. Get 2+1/+1 counters. Corbin, me and you draw a card, and we gain 2 life. Combat, move the 6 counters from the Ozolith over to Shay. Past turn. Shay is currently a 9/9.
This is the turn.
This is the turn.
The clones are coming.
The attack of the clones.
Yeah. What's the order? 76?
66.
66. Alright,
Also,
cool.
Michael, you probably forgot. All your spells cost 1 less.
Just his commander would have
Would've
been
been-
one last. Yeah.
Yeah, and Power Word Kill would have been 1 less.
Yeah.
Alright, there we go.
I'm gonna play Cryptcast again. Play a load spell. I'm gonna sacrifice it. A blue mana. Tap this for 2 mana because of this Cryptcast. And then I'm gonna cast Machine God's Effigy. You may have it enter the battlefield as a copy of any creature on the battlefield, except that it's an artifact and it has tap, add blue.
Pay a black. Move X +1/+1 counters from a creature I control. Target creature gets neg X till end of turn. 5 from Shay, putting him just to 3 +1/+1 counters to kill Bellacore.
Sure.
When he dies, he'll get 2 +1/+1 counters, gain 2 life, and draw a card.
There's a Cryptcast. 2 black and a blue in pool. I'm gonna cast the Gigantoplasm. It's a clone, except that it gains pay X. This creature has base power and toughness XX.
In response, so I can keep it going. Black. We'll move 2 +1/+1 counters. We're gonna kill the OG Quipgast.
Sure,
He's gonna
you
go
got
back
it.
to 5, draw a card, and gain 2 life.
Okay, cool. It's a Rampaging Baloths.
Nice.
Use 1 mana to play an Izzet Signet. I'm gonna play Mortuary. Whenever any creature is put into my graveyard for play, put that creature on top of my library instead. And I'll pass.
I'm gonna pay 1 to activate Heap Gate, tapping a Gateway Plaza, making a treasure token. Upkeep, draw, green, play Sylvan Scrying, grab a Maze's End. Play the Maze's End as my land for turn. It'll enter tapped, it'll enter untapped from Spelunking. I'm gonna make a 4/4. Activate Maze's End. I'm gonna grab Baldur's Gate. Green, blue, Growth Spiral, draw a card. I can put a land from my hand onto the battlefield. Hey, it's Maze's End. 2, activate Baldur's Gate, add 7 green to my mana pool. Use 3 of it to Maze's End. Use 2 of it to 3 visits.
Jesus.
Grab an underground mortuary from the 3 visits, grab a Golgari Guildgate from the mazes, and made 7 green, have 2 left. Have 1 left, play a rope.
What?
Isn't that from the clue?
It's a clue equipment.
I have to surveil from the underground mortuary. This will go to the bottom. It's a clue, so I can pay 2, sack the rope to draw a card. Equipped creature gets +1/+2. It can't be blocked by more than 1 creature. I'm gonna cast 9 figures Keene again. Go to combat. Michael, 2 4/4s and a 6/6 at you.
Pay 1, drop Shay down a counter, give one of the 2 beasts swinging at me, -1/-1, making it a 3/3. We'll block the 3/3, and then I'll take the other 10. And then me and Corbin will each gain 2 life, so I actually only take 8 technically, but yeah. And then draw.
With that, I'll pass.
Just to get out the way, we'll play Evolving Wilds, whichever the first one is. Swamp. Pay 1, y'all stuff loses everything.
My ward.
Pay 1 for Blade of the Blood Chief.
They cost 1 less.
Oh, it's fine. So I have 1 floating, pay Blood Chief for free, equip it. Whenever a creature dies, I put a +1/+1 counter onto a creature. He's not a vampire, so he doesn't get the extra. 2 for a Sword of Feast and Famine. Pay 2 to equip it. For free, I'll play a Shadow Sphere. Pay the 2, do that. Pay 1, take 1 away, put it on to 5. Give the human -1/-1, got a bounty counter. This will go up. Both me and Corbin gain 2 life. Draw a card.
Okay.
Creature dies, he actually gets a +1/+1 counter because of Blood Chief. It's at 12/12. Go to combat. I'll swing Shay at Nat, giving him double strike.
Oh, yeah.
Nate, so close.
I discard a card. I'll discard Thespian Sage. I'll discard a card. Discard Mace's End. I'll die.
I'll gain 24 life. Untap all my lands. First instance, untap. Tap them to float 8. Second instance, untap them.
Don't float 8. Tap War Room to draw a card.
Okay, correction. We'll tap 5. So I have 5 floating.
We'll lose 2.
Use the black, and we'll take 6 off from here to give it -6, -6.
Sure. Trigger Mortuary. This goes on top.
He'll get 2 counters, gain 2 life, you'll get an additional counter, draw a card. We'll use 3 of the remaining 4, draw another card. 3 Black Market Connections, pass the turn.
I don't think Voltron's ever won on the channel. Are you going to let that happen?
No.
Okay.
I think with Mortuary, I think he just kills.
I'm going to pay 3 mana, and I'm going to put this Pokemon into my hand. 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to cast Garuda. Doom of the Depths. BBL Crawdaddy. There's a Molten Echoes trigger on the stack, which puts another Garuda into play, which dies to state-based actions.
What the hell do you have a treasure, Nate?
So there's 2 Garuda triggers on the stack, 1 dead clone. We're gonna resolve the first one. We got a Dockside Exorcist, 9 treasures, 4. I got an Undercover Operative. So it'll interplay as a Garuda. 2 more Garuda triggers will go on the stack. Then this bro will die. So this Undercover Operative goes on top of my library.
From Mortuary.
For Mortuary. So now I just kind of kill you because he's just gonna keep putting himself into play and it'll deck you. It'll deck both of us actually, but if you don't have a Eldrazi Titan, I'm just gonna pass and then you can die and all that.
Pay 1, take 2 off of here, dropping him down to 3, kill the dark side, he'll get 3 of the counters, draw, didn't get that.
We're both decked out. And then I will play Ruthless Technomancer. When he enters the battlefield, I will sack this Garuda. Even more treasure tokens. I get treasure tokens equal to the sacrifice creature's power. So I pay 3 and sacrifice X artifacts. Return target creature with power X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. I'll sacrifice 1 artifact. I'm gonna put Thassa's Oracle into play.
He wins. Heath Oracle.
One of the fairest Thassa's Oracles in existence.
And Corbin is able to clone his way to victory. I hope you enjoyed that game, everyone. See you next time. It's patron time. I want to give a special shout out to Jacob M, Paul K, Jared R, Thaddeus R, TGCB, Bad Hatter Mage CJ, and Jared N. And thank you to the rest of our patrons as well.